I grew up in a middle-class household, middle-class household, middle-class household, middle-class household.
Okay, Kamala, we know you a smooth talker. Talk about these problems like you never caused them. Holla, afraid of the truth, afraid of interviews about the 25th Amendment. Joe like some elder abuse. You slapped the cuffs on a single black mother while she cared for her sick baby girl. Guess you forgot her. But when you questioned on inflation, you turn cold and say,
I grew up in a
middle-class household. Speaking like a broken record while you fact checkers attack your opposition while you bask in your own pleasure. Scream the word democracy like you know what it means and sound the alarm at disinformation. Do away with free speech. Hello now, is anybody listening? Cause this should be a warning against a cultural conditioning. But all we hear is MAGA Project 2025. Yeah, we know, middle-class house. So can you speak about the missing children from the border? It's a horror. What about indictments of independent reporters or our veterans on the streets who fought for the American dream?
I grew up in a
middle-class household. She grew up in a middle-class household, and she just wants you to know, if you ask what a policy is, she says,
I grew up in a
middle-class household. Stay mad, Madam VP. We the people seeing that you sleazy. Timmy's pretty creepy, but it's no surprise though you stir-fry lies. But it's all good when the media's on your side. We know you wanna use our taxpayer money for these sex changes in prison. At least it's your ambition now. Some of them pedophiles, rapists and murderers. Still you say
I grew up in a
middle-class household. So you got 200 Republicans on your side. We don't give a fuck cause you and them left us all to die. The Ronnies and the Cheneys, they can all eat a dick before it's World War III and the nukes are getting lit. Shit, you say you coming for the people spreading disinformation, hate speech, or just speech that you hate. And while you call us Nazi garbage cause that's all you got to run on. We know
I grew up in a
middle-class household. Are there any thoughts you'd like to share about the rising anti-Semitism in these colleges and all the hostages? Or would you like to blame Trump for these wars on your watch? Let me guess.
I grew up in a
middle-class household. She grew up